Hey guys, welcome back to week 5 of the KO-90 program. I'm PJ, and over the last 5 weeks now we've been going through my KO-90 program, which is 12 weeks in duration. Hope you guys and girls enjoyed the cheat meal, or the treat meal I should say, from last week. And moving forward now, I wanted to address the issue of weight and fat burners. Now for me, in the past, I've always used fat burners as one of my tools in getting in shape. This is the first time that I'm not using any form of supplementation at all. So no fat burners at all, no pre-workouts, nothing. I'm just relying on the food, trusting the process, doing the exercise, the weight training, having my vitamins and protein powder, that's it. And I've noticed that I've kept a lot fuller this time. You know, it hasn't been so much drastic cutting, but I'm feeling good, I'm energetic. Sometimes the fat burners, especially for people that are inexperienced, can be quite draining, making you feel sort of a little bit low, drawn, and also, you know, you just lack water because they dry you out because of the caffeine and things like that. So this is just basically going through all the motions, trusting the whole process along the way. And I must say, even though it's the first time, I feel in the best shape already, and we're at 5-week mark with 7 weeks to go. I'm feeling fantastic, and I really recommend it for everyone. Don't rely on fat burners to get you into shape, because you know, if you're eating well, thinking about it properly, going through all the process, then there's no need for any of that. There's no need to think, oh, you know, I must have those fat burners because I'm going to get in better shape. Now, I've always used it as a tool, just as an extra thing, along with all my, obviously my mindset is very strong and I can do it with or without fat burners. But this time specifically, I'm doing it completely without any form of supplementation, just to see basically firsthand what it's like. And I must say the reports are good. So, fat burners, get rid of them and try this KO-90 program for the full duration of 12 weeks, knowing that it will be a progression through the 12 weeks. And you can already see in me now, I'm starting to get that definition. 7 weeks to go, already my mind is saying there is no way that I'm going to mess this up. And I feel great. Now, another thing that I wanted to address is weight. So many people, including, you know, people I work with and people I've worked with in the past, they weigh themselves like almost daily or after a big meal, you know, 3 times a day, whatever it might be. It just becomes a little bit obsessive. Now, if you're following a program, I've done all the science behind it, I've done all the equations behind it, so all you have to do is really follow it, and it works. And you've seen with me and clients that I've showcased in the past that it actually does really work. So, having said all that, try to please do not weigh yourself. If you want to check it just once a week just to make sure that everything's on track, that's fine. But we're focusing on fat loss here, not weight loss. Now, just using myself as an example, I wanted to be a little bit fuller this time around and try to hold a bit more size while losing fat. So the result for me has been, I'm 6 pounds up from where I started. So, you know, I'm 206, I started at about 200 pounds, but I'm 206 pounds at the moment. Now, let's put that into sort of, you know, a comparative mode against when I did fat and back and before. I started at 176 pounds and around about 6% body fat. I went up to 264 pounds, which is basically what's in this photo, and 32 to 34% body fat. And then back again. Now I'm already starting here at 200 pounds, so that's 26 pounds, 24 pounds over my starting weight before fat and back, but the fat loss is still happening, and I'm going to look in great shape by the end of the program. So keep going with the KO-90 program. Limit yourself to weighing once a week or the same day in the same time of day, just once a week if you feel like you need to check up on it. But the main thing is, if you follow the whole program, do it perfectly, you will get results, and the results will be fantastic. They'll blow, you know, they'll blow any other kind of program out of the water. You just need to follow it, adopt a really strong mindset, which is my strength in teaching other people and also for myself. It's really important to get that going, and then just go in, day out, eat the meals. I'm up to 6 meals a day at the moment, so it's not like I'm dieting. I'm just eating very clean food, but every few hours. So I'm constantly recharging and energizing my body, and my body's working efficiently. If you start cutting corners and dropping food and missing meals and then binge eating and then slowing down, you're going to mess up your metabolism. Basically, it's going to crash completely and you're going to see no results. So we don't want to get to that. So, message for this week: fat burners, don't need them. Focus on doing things, daily habits. Weight training, cardio, eating well, feeling great. Do all those things and this KO-90 program is going to be very successful. So, week 6 coming up next week. Want to see what you've been doing as well. Keep it going. We're approaching the halfway mark. Okay? Starting to get a lot more confidence now. Get out there, keep it moving, and let's do this together. 6 weeks to go. Come on guys and girls, you can do it. See you next week.